Thinking and Problem Solving in Adolescence by Jean Parr, Kellie, Sheehey, Billy O'Donoghue and Gus Flynn. Defining adolescence. Adolescence is a time characterised by immense hormonal and physical changes. This transition from childhood to adulthood is also characterised by dramatic changes in identity, self-consciousness and cognitive flexibility. Defining thinking. Mental behaviour wherein ideas, pictures, cognitive symbolisations or other hypothetical components of thought are experienced or manipulated. In this sense, thinking is inclusive of imagining, recalling, solving problems, free association, daydreaming, concept formation, and a variety of other procedures. Defining problem solving. Problem solving can be defined as formulating new answers going beyond the simple application of previously learned rules to achieve a goal.
Jean Piaget was born in 1896 and is renowned as one of the most influential educational psychologists. What Piaget wanted to do was not measure how well children could count, spell or solve problems, but he was more interested in the way in which fundamental concepts like the very idea of a number, time or quantity and so on emerged. Piaget's interest in child cognitive development was influenced by watching his 13-month-old nephew Gerard at play. According to Piaget, children develop through 4 different stages. The sensory motor stage is a stage in which infants and toddlers acquire knowledge through sensory experiences and manipulating objects. Piaget believed that developing object permanence or object constancy, the understanding that objects continue to exist even when they cannot be seen, was an important element at this point of development. The pre-operational stage is a stage in which kids learn through pretend play, but will still struggle with logic and taking the point of view of other people. The next stage is the concrete operational stage. Kids at this point of development begin to think more logically, but their thinking can also be very rigid. At this point, children also become less egocentric and begin to think about how other people might think and feel. The last stage is the formal operational stage. The final stage of Piaget's theory involves an increase in logic, the ability to use deductive reasoning, and an understanding of abstract ideas. At this point, people become capable of seeing multiple potential solutions to problems and think more scientifically about the world around them.
If you use the visual style, you prefer using images, pictures, colours and maps to organise information and communicate with others.
Right learners fit in with the conventional school-taught study method of reading textbooks and writing notes.
An auditory learner is a phrase used to describe students who tend to retain information more thoroughly when information is reinforced through sound.
They're all in a row here, a straight row. We call this
5-stage general problem solving. 1. Identify problems and opportunities. 2. Define goals and represent the problem. 3. Explore possible strategies. 4. Anticipate outcomes and act. 5. Look back and learn. An easy way to remember this is ideal.
Adolescents differ from adults in ways they behave, solve problems and make decisions. There is a biological reason for this, as scientists have proven that the brain continues to develop and mature through childhood and well into early adulthood. The amygdala is a region of the brain which is responsible for instinctual reactions, including fear and aggressive behaviour. It develops early in childhood. The frontal cortex, on the other hand, develops later, and this region of the brain controls reasoning and helps us think before we act. It is still maturing well into adulthood, and this is one of the reasons why adolescents think and solve problems differently to adults. The neural structures, chemicals and electrical energy power the brain's ability to solve the large and small problems we encounter every day. That's the end of our podcast.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it. And before you go, can you tell us what type of learner you are?